who had children and Hannah who had none. Amen. Now hold on, wait a minute. Now, for a man to have 2 wives, come on, that's drama. A lot of us have a hard enough time dealing with the one we have. I know Pastor can say amen on that. But to have 1, let alone 2, that's some drama, y'all. Do I have a few married men in this house that give me an amen? Amen. Come on now. Amen. And not only that, the text said that one had kids and the other had none. That's a recipe for disaster. Amen. You see, during these times, for women to be childless or barren was considered a kind of disgrace. But yet, in spite of the fact that she had borne her husband Elkanah no children, he loved her more. And to make matters worse, whenever they went to the temple to worship, he always gave Hannah a double portion, while Peninnah only received a portion. Yet she was the one who bore him children. So can you just imagine the hostility and the drama brewing in that household? So now you have Peninnah allowing the devil to use her, taunting Hannah over the fact that she had no children. You see, you have to understand the severity back in those days, in that culture during that time. For you to be barren or childless was shameful and disgraceful. That's a husband's honor for his wife to bear him children. Amen? Now, Peninnah had begun to provoke Hannah and constantly throw that up in her face. And can you just imagine the picture, how she was flaunting around her children? You know, every time they went up to the temple to worship, she would string all her little chaps along in front of Hannah, and seeing Hannah cry out to God year after year after year, and she still didn't have no children. And the fact that, you know, she was wanting Elkanah to love her and give her the favor that Hannah had, but to no avail. He could still see she could still see her husband giving Hannah the double portion while she gave him children, and that should stand for something, shouldn't it? But how many of you know favor ain't fair? Amen. Favor ain't fair. Peninnah had it all together. She looked like she had it all together in the natural. But she still could not get the love of Elkanah. Amen? Come on. I want you to see the characteristics of Peninnah. In order for us to deal with this spirit, you got to understand how this spirit operates. You see, the fact of the matter is that Hannah was barren. So what the spirit of Peninnah tries to do, when it sees that you haven't really produced anything, it comes along and tries to plant seeds of doubt so that you will retreat and withdraw, and you will find yourself struggling with your identity, so much so that you will begin to question who you are in God.